Hey everybody, Chris Farrell, Director of Investigations for Judicial Watch, reporting from the Texas-Mexico border. That's the Rio Grande River right behind me, and across on the far side is Mexico. You know, I know a lot about borders. I've spent literally decades on borders. As a young Army lieutenant in the Arizona-Mexico border, on the east-west German border, serving with 3rd Armored Division and the 11th Armored Cavalry Regiment, even in East and West Berlin. And then back, I guess, for the last 20 years or so, looking at the border for Judicial Watch, starting around 2003 up to the present. So I've got lots of border experience, and I've done it in a variety of places, different environments, different situations. Here's what you need to know. There is no border. The Biden administration has very craftily, very insidiously deconstructed every single aspect of the border that we had with Mexico. So whether it's the actual physical security of the border itself, or whether it's patrols by Border Patrol, all the enforcement mechanisms, all the law enforcement aspects of how to control a border, Biden and Mayorkas have very deliberately deconstructed and destroyed. And we are in very grave peril right now. I mean, this is something to truly be concerned about. When you listen to Christopher Wray talk about imminent terrorist attacks, and when you see what Biden and Mayorkas have done to our border, and the fact that virtually anybody can get across, whether it's at a place between the ports of entry, or whether it's actually at the ports of entry, or whether illegals are using the Border Patrol One app and flying into the interior of the country. These are all mechanisms and tactics that Biden and Mayorkas have used to essentially open up the country in a way that leaves us incredibly vulnerable. That's the takeaway lesson. I've been down here for several days, patrolled the border for 150 miles up and down, talked to law enforcement, business owners, ranchers, all kinds of folks. There's a human toll and consequence that is unreported. I'll be writing about that in the coming weeks. But the takeaway is, even the stories that you're seeing reported in the mainstream media, where Border Patrol is trying to control large masses of folks coming across, even that's a lie. Because when they talk about processing illegals, what that really consists of is the Border Patrol taking a few minutes to fill out a piece of paper about somebody that they may or may not even know who that person is. There's no way to document or vet who these persons are that are crossing. And so they'll assure you that they're vetting people and they're processing them, but the entire thing, it's Kabuki Theater. It's a lie. They are play acting, and they're putting the United States at very grave risk. So that's Mexico. It might as well be Ohio or Pennsylvania or any other place in the country, because this border that we should have as a sovereign nation is gone. I'm Chris Farrell, reporting from the Mexico border.